Have you ever wondered what makes a superhero truly heroic uh, before diving into the intriguing world of morally questionable superheroes? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Um, for decades, Marvel and DC comics have shaped our understanding of heroism. In the early days, superheroes often took lives without a second thought. As time progressed, the portrayal of these characters evolved, leading to a complex discussion about morality in the superhero realm. And today we explore 7 superheroes whose moral compasses might not be as reliable as we think. And these characters challenge our perceptions of right and wrong, prompting us to question their heroism. First up is Batman. Well, he's often seen as the epitome of justice. His strict no-kill policy raises eyebrows. And by sparing the Joker, Batman indirectly allows countless lives to be lost. His reasoning seems simplistic, especially when considering the Joker's ability to return time and again. Shouldn't there be some flexibility in Batman's beliefs when it comes to such a dangerous foe? Next, we have the Hulk. Known for his immense strength, the Hulk's destructive tendencies often lead to chaos. While he may not directly cause casualties, the collateral damage from his rampages is staggering. His struggle with rage makes him an unreliable ally, and anyone seeking moral guidance from him might want to reconsider. Then there's Spider-Man, particularly in the One More Day storyline. This version of Spider-Man makes ethically dubious choices, sacrificing his marriage to save Aunt May, striking a deal with a literal devil. He avoids responsibility for his actions. This behavior is far from the heroic ideals that Spider-Man is known for, raising questions about his moral integrity. Lobo, the mercenary from DC, is another character who blurs the lines of heroism. And then often labeled a hero, Lobo is primarily motivated by profit. He's just as likely to destroy a planet as he is to save it. And his actions depend on the payday, making him a fascinating yet morally ambiguous figure. And Deadpool is next on our list. While he collaborates with heroes, his history as a mercenary raises serious moral questions. Known for his ruthless methods, Deadpool often contemplates the morality of his actions. His character development is enriched by these ethical dilemmas, making him a complex anti-hero. The Punisher embodies a different kind of moral hypocrisy. After losing his family, he becomes a vigilante, believing his extreme methods are the only way to combat crime. However, he fails to recognize the violence his actions perpetuate. His worldview is troubling, especially when he criticizes others for not taking lethal action. Finally, we have Professor X. And while many might expect Wolverine to be on this list, it's Charles Xavier whose actions raise ethical concerns. His vision of coexistence between humans and mutants often leads him to manipulate and deceive. And so, from altering memories to prioritizing mutant training over autonomy, his moral compass is undeniably gray. And as we reflect on these characters, it's clear that heroism is not always black and white. And remember, if superheroes were truly moral, they probably have a much shorter comic book run. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, I'm Job, and this is what